for breakfast. You ready to hike today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we got 6.3 going back
Make sure you
up.
stretch first.
Yeah, going back up to Killington from the other direction. Good morning. It is Saturday, October 10th. Terry and I are getting ready to hike back up to Killington. This time we're going southbound from Rt4. You can hear the noise in the background. It's going to be a nice day. I'll be taking my hat off here pretty soon. It's in the 50s, but the wind's a little chilly. So I'm expecting a good day. 6.2 miles or so today. And it should be mostly uphill. But again, we'd rather do the uphill than the downhill. I think I mentioned it in previous videos that my right thigh was hurting. It is definitely hurting. Terry says it's a hip flexor. So I'll have to look that up tonight and see if there's some stretches I can do for it. It's just a little painful. Hopefully I'll work it out here in a second. If not, I may have to take a little Motrin or Tylenol. Alright, so I just took 2 leaves. I feel like I'm limping right now, so hopefully it'll numb it a little bit and my muscle will warm up. Interesting. So what that does tell me, when I'm home, I need to make sure that I'm doing stretches and doing some exercising. I know when I got home off the trail, I didn't do any of that. So, gotta listen to your body. Coming up to a stream. That's the trail to the shelter. We are heading to Cooper Lodge. And we are southbound. So you might be wondering why I was northbound yesterday, southbound today. So I'm trying to fill in some miles that I missed trying to get to Killington. So this is one of those sections, and we are trying to slack back as much as possible. We also like going uphill instead of down. And if you go uphill to the top of Killington, you can catch the tram ride down while it's running. And it is only running until October 10th, and then it'll be shut down. So that's why we're going southbound today. Yesterday was northbound. This is Menden Lookout. We've gone 2.2 miles, and the difference between yesterday and today is the wind and the temperatures. So yesterday was colder, we had no wind, and the sun was out. Today the wind has kicked up, it's cloudy, it's supposed to rain tonight, and the temperature, instead of being in the 30s, is in the 50s right now. But that wind always makes it feel a little cooler. So we're just gonna keep going up. We got another mile of uphill before it settles down a little. We are going up Pico Mountain. Lots of yellows still in the trees, but all the orange and red are pretty much down. As you can see, a lot of bare trees. We started around 8:30 this morning, so we're making pretty good time. Somewhere probably close to 1.9 miles an hour right now, which is pretty good. Today's hike is only 6 something, so we'll have the afternoon to get ready for a dinner. We're going to a previous co-worker and a good friend of Terry's. Becky is going to, and her family is going to meet us for dinner in Woodstock, Vermont, which is a nice change of pace. So it'll be good to see her, see how she's doing. It's been a while since I've talked to her. This afternoon we also have to set up for our shuttle for tomorrow. We're going to go one of our longer days, 12 miles, hopefully tomorrow. It's supposed to be a nice day. Again, rain in the evenings, but then Monday and Tuesday, it's supposed to rain pretty much all day. So we may do some shorter hikes, or if it's really bad rain, we might have to take a zero. And maybe we'll go visit Terry's sister. So we'll figure it out. But tomorrow's a 12-miler, and the end will be closer to Woodstock. So when we go to Woodstock for dinner, before we go to dinner, we'll drop my car off and have it staged for the end of our hike tomorrow. That way we don't have to get up crazy early. Although we are still going to get up early and most likely start hiking while it's dark out. Just to make sure we get finished before the rain. We're at one of the trail junctions. If you wanted to go to the summit for Pico, it's 0.7. And we've come 3 something. Actually, I think we came 3.8. Anyway, we are going south on the long trail. And we have, it's like 10:40. We have 2 something left. It'll be between an hour and a half and 2 hours. We should be done for today. And we pretty much completed the kind of rolling part. It is 11:15. We've gone 5 miles, so we're averaging about 1.8. We've got uphills left, 1.5, of which the last half mile is probably going to be steep. So, almost done. It's a nice hike today. The wind's a little chilly, but once you get moving, you get warmed up again. Alright, we got some nice placement of stairs. Yeah. Up we go. This is Cooper Lodge. So we have made it. We are close to those tent platforms from yesterday. And then we're gonna head up to point 2 for our Killington hike. We're back on the blue spur trail to the top of Killington. You can hear the wind down here. It's gonna be crazy on top. Here we go. We just passed a crap load of people. You can tell it's the weekend. It's Saturday. We're gonna catch the tram down. It's 12:20. We did good time. 6.5 miles probably. So we're heading down. Taking the gondola.
My favorite part.
Here we go.
Such a treat.
People walking up. There's the trail there. So Terry's in her glory. What do you got?
I got a hot fudge sundae. And I haven't had one in a few weeks, so it's tasting very delicious.
Very good. I ended up with a large strawberry, chocolate, and cookies and cream. What'd you think of the hike today?
It was good. It was very windy at the top, which was knocking me over a little bit, so it was a little scary. But
Yeah. Yeah, it was very, very, very windy at the top. And it's crazy because here at the bottom, it's very nice. Not too bad at all. So we had a good day, 6.5 miles, and it's mostly uphill. There was a section in the middle where it's kind of just rolling up and down. But other than that, uphill, and we did good, 1.8 miles an hour, I think. So good job, Terry.
thank you. Great job, Betty.
Yeah, all right, till tomorrow.